Hey guys, if you broke your leg today, the first thing that you would do is go to the hospital to get it treated. I want to tell you that the same thing applies to your mental and relational health. If you need help with this, I highly recommend Sashi Rodriguez, professional counselor at healinggroundwc.com, healinggroundswc.com, and book your call today. Hi, this is Jose, and this is the Jose Vargas Show. This podcast is for leaders who want to be equipped and empowered to become leaders worth following, both in their organization and in their homes. My mission is to help you create breakthroughs in your personal and professional life so that you can grow and live your life with excellence. Welcome everyone to the Jose Vargas Show. I am excited that you are here. Can you believe that it's almost literally the end of July at the time of this recording? And it's unbelievable how fast summer is going. I hope that you are replenishing yourself, refreshing yourself, along with taking some time off from work, enjoying your family, your friends, taking your vacation, whatever it is that you do to replenish yourself. I hope that you're doing that this summer. So I'm excited that you're here, guys. And if you've been following me for some time, you know that I've been working very hard on a new book called The Lead Through Method. It is literally the proving steps to getting unstuck, leading your life, and getting the results that you want to get in your life. And so I want to share with you that it's getting closer to the release, September 27th. And here's how I want you to be a part of this movement. Let me just, first of all, before I get into the episode, let me share with you my vision for this book. Okay, here's my vision for this book. This book, I want to help 5,000 people. I know it's a big number. 5,000 people get from where they are to where they want to be. In other words, I want to help 5,000 people get results. I want to help them get unstuck, and I want you to be a part of that. I want you to help me. I can't do it without you, okay? I want you to help me get this book into as many hands as possible. And not only as many hands, but that people will actually read it and apply the principles that I share in this book. I share personal stories in this book. I share concepts and principles that I apply in my own life and things that have given me the results that I have. And I'm so excited to share with you this book. And so I'm excited, and I ask you to join me in this movement to help 5,000 people get those breakthroughs, get the results that they want in their lives. And here's how you can do it. Okay, first of all, mark down on your calendar September 27th. It's a Tuesday, okay? And it matters when you pick up the book. So make sure that you pick up the book September 27th or that week, okay? Pick up the book, and then this is how you can help me impact 5,000 people. I want you to pick up the book, order it on Amazon, and it's The Lead Through Method by Jose Vargas on Amazon.com. Okay, once you order the book and you read it or you're reading it, I want you to go to Amazon, back on there, and I want you to leave me a review, an honest review. I want you to leave me an honest review. And the third thing I want you to do is I want you to share it with your family and friends. I want you to share it on your social media. I want you to share it wherever you are, wherever you have influence in, and I want you to tell people about this book. Okay, that's how you can help me share the message of this book. I can't do it without you. I want to help 5,000 people understand that they can lead their lives, that you're not a victim of your circumstances, that you can. It doesn't matter what has happened in your life, that you can take ownership of your life and lead your life to the results that you want to get to. So that means that you can lead your life through in the area of your health, your finances, your faith, your relationships, your marriage. You can lead your life in all these different areas of your dream, of your business, and get the results that you truly want to get in your life. Okay. So help me do that. I'm excited about it. And let's get to today's episode. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter. So help me God. That was the day that I no longer represented myself. I represented the Constitution of the United States. I represented the people of our great country. And I represented our agency. As a matter of fact, my graduating class theme was excellence in everything. Now, while we were far from reaching that mark, we tried to treat each other with respect. Again, tried to hit that mark. What we did every day, though, demanded excellence. Protecting the leader of the free world demands excellence, and it demands personal accountability. And when I took that oath of office as a law enforcement officer a couple years ago, that's what I knew I was signing up for personal accountability. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. To be a leader worth following, you must possess this quality. You are most likely not protecting the leader of the free world, but you're a mom, a dad, a leader in your community, a leader within your own organization, an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, a pastor, a coach. And most likely your decisions, like mine's now since I'm no longer an officer, won't make headlines. And that's a great thing. But your decisions and the way you conduct your life has a ripple effect of consequences on those people in your life. And on the things that, one of the things actually that helped me before I was an officer and while I was an officer and to this day in my own leadership journey is to have personal accountability. Now, although I strive to live with excellence, sometimes excellence is messy, it is painful, and it is inconvenient. But the lack of living this way could be catastrophic for those who I am called to serve and for those who I lead, including my family. Now, in a world where from government to companies, from nonprofits to enterprises, we see men and women in leadership positions who cast blame every chance they get once something goes wrong within their realm of authority. You probably experienced that in your job, maybe in your organization. It's not a fun experience. And unfortunately, that same attitude is rubbing off on us. And to live a life of excellence and become the leader that will impact the people in our lives, it doesn't mean that we won't make mistakes, right? It doesn't mean that we won't let people down. It doesn't mean that we won't fail. But it means that we take personal accountability and personal responsibility for everything that we do and everything that we say. So now, what is personal accountability? According to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, it says that personal accountability is the quality or state of being accountable, especially an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's action. I like that. To account for one's action. Management consultant Todd Herman defined personal accountability as this. He said, being willing to answer for the outcomes resulting from your choices, behaviors, and actions. That's a powerful definition. Being willing to answer for the outcomes resulting from your choices, from your behaviors, and from your actions. Now, who wants to work for or with someone who's always casting blame or responsibility to others, right? Nobody. Like nobody wants to work for someone like that. Who wants to be in a relationship where the other person never takes ownership for their actions? Who wants to give to an organization where the leadership has no accountability and has to answer to no one? And the answer is no one, right? What happens to you as a leader and your influence and your capital with others when you don't live a life of personal accountability? There's three things. Number one, trust is eroded. People don't trust you because you don't take personal accountability for your own life, for your own thoughts, for your own decisions, for your own actions, for your own behaviors. So people don't trust you. Number two, morale goes down. This happens in the family, it happens in your home, and it happens in your organization. Morale goes down. And guess what happens when morale goes down? Productivity diminishes. So people are not productive. People are not producing their best because they know that if something goes wrong or if someone makes a mistake, no one's going to account for it. No one's going to take that personal accountability. I love what Patrick Lencioni said. He's a leadership expert. He said this. He said, in the context of building a team, and I want to add here my own, or I want to add family, and I want to add organization. So in the context of building a team, family, or organization, trust is the confidence among team members that their peers' intentions are good and that there is no reason to be protective or careful around the group. Isn't that powerful? So I believe that part of building this culture in our homes, in our marriages, in our businesses, and in our organizations is to live your life in such a way that you're accountable, that you take responsibility for your life and for everything under your care. Now, here's a funny story about 4 people. I found it on the internet. 4 people, one of them was named Everybody. One of them was named Somebody. One of them was named Anybody. And one of them was named Nobody. That illustrates how the epidemic of low accountability kills progress and destroys organizations. And again, I'll add families. There was an important job to be done and everybody was asked to do it. Everybody was sure somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Now, they go on to define the difference between accountability and responsibility. And I love this because they said that responsibility is taking ownership of activities. Accountability is taking ownership of results. That is powerful. So when you read that, I want you to ask yourself as a leader, responsibility is taking ownership of the activities, but accountability is taking ownership of the results. You will do something, but you also accept the result of what you do and what happens after. Now, when I coach someone and they go through my Lead Through Method program, I always ask them to answer this question: where am I and what has led me there? Listen to episode 1 and 2 for more on these 2 powerful questions, because these 2 questions really forces you to look intently at your own life and look at the activities and the outcomes that you're getting, and right, and the results that you're getting. And then we come up with a plan on how to change it. But you can't change or grow from what you will not admit or confront. So now, I want to leave you with this question. How are you living in such a way that you're taking account for your actions? How are you living? And how are you taking account for your own actions? How do you get from where you are to where you want to be? Whether that's financially, relationally, emotionally, spiritually, or even physically. How do you reach your goal when you feel stuck? Listen, as you may know, I wrote a new book called The Lead Through Method, the proven steps to getting unstuck, leading your life, and getting results. Mark your calendar. The book will be available on September 27, wherever books are sold.